Welcome ladies and gents back to another Bingo Blitz episode, and welcome back to beautiful Malaysia. Now we are here in Seremban ahead of today's game against Negeri Sembilan, and as you can see from behind me, it's actually a rather lovely place. But before we crack on with today's game, we do of course have a couple of catch-up games to catch up on, as well as some news. Okay ladies and gents, we're jumping straight into our catch-up and kicking things off. It's possibly the most frustrating game I've ever played in a Football Manager match. As you can see, not a singular shot for them. We had 40% possession to their 60. They was going full San Marino. Let's hold the ball. Let's not let them do anything. We still managed to get 24 shots in total, 10 of them on target and a 2.34 XG. Not a single goal though. As you can see, most of our players wear green. It was a pain in the backside, this game. It really was. As you can see, there was a few players who struggled. Krasniki on a 6.5, 6.6 for Laura. Ong on a 6.4, and some of our substitutes came on, did do a great job as well, but it's just a really annoying game. And to make it worse, Hakim went and got a pulled groin. They tackled him, gave him a pulled groin, and just made my day even worse. Now, to add to that, we then went and played another league game, and thankfully we played Pang. As you can see, it was a 3-1 victory, a rather simple one in the end, roughly 50-50 on the possession, but as you can see, the shots were nothing alike. So 22 shots to their 7, 12 on target to their 5. We dominated. As you can see, Zamri was in the lineup. He grabbed himself a couple of goals. He came on for, of course, the pulled groin. And, well, Cabri, 6-7. Solid job all round. Great team performance. But there is a little bit of other news. I was saying about news, if we head on over to the notebook, first of all, Yong Yang Hao got taken ill with cold in between these episodes, and Johor, a little bit of an update. I wasn't quite sure on how many games we'd won in a row. I said like 20 odd, maybe in that 11-12 bracket. It's 11. It was 11. There's your confirmation on the amount of games that was, but that's the competitive games. To be fair, it's about an 18 run if you count the additional friendlies I threw in between, as well as non-competitive games. Anyways, enough rambling from me. It is of course time to crack on with today's game. And so, ladies and gents, match day is finally upon us. As you can see, there is only 2 other fixtures going on today. Pahang versus Penang and Selangor versus Perak. But, as you can see, we are struggling just a wee bit as we sit in 2nd place instead of top of the league where we belong. But let's go and change that. Let's pick up a victory here today. As you can already see, Kadey isn't playing, so we can jump to top if we can get ourselves a victory. So, apply the opposition instructions. Of course, it's a good pitch condition here today, but a rather disappointing turnout. As you can see, 1,955 tickets have been sold from the 40,000 capacity, 30 degrees Celsius. And calm here today. Now, we do have a little bit of an issue with our team. You might notice Biden's in goal. Not Joe, but Syed Biden is in goal for us here today. That is because our goalkeeper decided to pull his groin in training. As you can see, Marilis is currently injured for the next 4 days and rehabilitating from that. So our team today is Biden in goal, Ong, Lowry, Kalonda and Mauricio in defence. On the left-hand side is Asri. Is he supposed to be there? He's there anyways. Actually, we are going to swap a couple of these out before we confirm this. No. Right, let's just do it this way. So much easier. That way. You out. Shake it all about. Do the hokey cokey. Turn around. That's what it's all about. You can be Safari. Yes, we'll put Safari over that side. Although these two might be better to swap around. This cannot be a false 9 today. It has to be an advanced forward, as no one else likes to play false 9. So, wait a minute. Our defender is the next recommended person to use an advanced forward. No. Really not. No. Zamri's going to go up there. Zamri will do a much better job, I promise you. Zamri will do a much better job. So, our team for today, the back lineup isn't any different. We do need to pad out our bench, though, so I should probably do that before we roll through the lineup. We're going to put Lee on there. I know, unprofessional, should have done this before the episode, but hey, what are you going to do? We are going to roll through it now. So, Hanapi, in fact, Hanapi, it's usually the one we usually put out there. So, Hanapi, you go out there. Mr. Nappy Man, the Nappy Man shall go out there. So, finally, our team for today's game, we're not going through the defence. Left-hand side of midfield is Hanapi. On the right-hand side is Samara. We have Krasniki in between Cabrera and Agyakwa in cam. We then have Zamri up front of bench consisting of Silamat, Eldstal, Adrik, Mod, Ishak. I should just call him Ishak. So much easier. Safri, Mansour, Suhaimi, and Tuk. Finally, got through the team. We're going for a positive mentality. Let's just roll on into that dressing room, shall we? Okay, so they're going for one change to their lineup, but we don't particularly care about that. We just want to do punch fists. And we are favourites. Go out there and give the fans know we are away from home. We're favourites here. Go play like it. We're favourite for a reason. Go out there, make sure the left win, no doubt to why. 3 of our players have like that, the rest not so much. Also, we've got the nice circular pattern here today on the grass. Not a big fan of that, to be honest. Not a big fan. Plays tricks on your eyes. It's not fun. But right now, they're going to take a free kick and whip it in. Thankfully, Biden is there to collect. Now, Josephine, where will you go, Sleepy Joe? I know, not Sleepy Joe. It's not even spelled correctly. But Mauricio coming down this right-hand side. In fact, he's going to cut inside, finds Krasniki. Krasniki plays it up to Aguaka. Aguaka is going to go over to Samara. Samara, big touch, thankfully plays it through to Agyakwa. Agyakwa finally finds the ball. Now what's he going to do with it? Turns, passes, and it's a simple tap-in for Cabrera, 14 minutes in. Now, we've also got registration for the Confederation Cup. I think Cabrera is still going to miss out. I know I would love to have him in the team, but because of the foreign player rules, I think it's better one in, one out in a position rather than getting necessarily weaker in defence, for example. So, he's going to be playing all the league games. The other guy's going to be playing all the Confederation Cup games. Neither of them should be too fussed about game time. And Cabrera, well, he's going to be retiring into the season anyway, so who's he going to complain to? You know, he's going to be retiring when we're leaving the club and going elsewhere. So, right now it's Pedro Henrique breaking for our defence. Tries to chip the goalkeeper. He has, in fact, chipped the goalkeeper. I don't think he would have done that if we had our starting goalkeeper in. Also, speaking of goalkeepers, we're bringing in a brand new goalkeeper, ladies and gents. One which is classed as an emergency backup, but the Malaysian national goalkeeper right now. So, interesting things going on in the world of our goalkeepers. I guess there just isn't any great Malaysian goalkeeper to replace the ones we've got. But with that groin injury, well, the pulled groin, thought I'd bring in the national goalkeeper if I could, and it's easy. You came in for quite a nice little amount of money, so I might unveil him at the end of this episode. If not, of course, start of next one, you'll get to see who our brand new goalkeeper is. I'm not even sure where in our list of goalkeepers he's going to fall, whether he's going to be the third choice, maybe sit on the bench instead of Biden, or even start. But right now, looks like we've got a nice, comfortable game as we've pulled back into the lead through Cabrera. Beautiful header into the right-hand side of the goal. So, let's hold on to this lead this time, lads. Agyakwa is very tired at the moment. He is having a solid game on a 7.5 though, but I think I might rest him up as we head into the latter stages of this game. We are, of course, the better side because we are the best team in the entirety of Malaysia, if not Selangor. But, please sir, can we have Selangor? We know how that one went. Punch fists. Things are going well, you're capable of better. Bit of motivation to the lads. As you can see, Pahang is 2-0 up in their game, and Perak is beating Selangor 1-0 as well. We are top of the top of the league, of course, with this victory. Zamri, though, is going to nod it back to Cabrera, which is an interesting choice considering he is our lone striker. But Samara plays it across to Mauricio, up to Laure. He finds Krasniki, back to Laure. Laure is going to turn, and he's dispossessed. Okay. counter-attack for them. Where they're going to go with this one. It's played back to Mazuki. Mazuki's going to play out to this right-hand side. In fact, I'll wait till the highlight's over. I want to do some subs. Make sure Laura doesn't get sent off, for example, or even Mauricio. Maybe we just... we've got 3 people on cards. We're going to have to leave one on a card. I think a Riff on a 6-3. He's got the fitness, though. That's the annoying bit. He's playing bad, he's got the fitness. And he's in a position where I'd be less irritated with him being sent off. Cabrera, nice ball up to Hijacker. Hijacker possibly his last touch of the ball. Puts it in the bottom left-hand corner. Because as you can see, ladies and gents, he is absolutely shattered. So, Hijacker, you have earned yourself a rest, my friend. Go stick your feet up, get off, go enjoy a little bit of time on the sideline. Safari is going to head... No. Laura can come in there. Mauricio is the only one who can come onto this wing for you. Krasniki maybe at a push. Okay, well in that case, we're going to have to risk Mauricio. And we shall bring on... Do we go Ishak? Or do we go Safari? What is the difference? They're saying Safari's a 2 and Ishak's a 1.5. You know, fine. Put the Safari over there. We'll have a Safari over there. Why on earth not? We are 3-1 up after all, so we can relax. We can enjoy our drink. And Selangor can enjoy a nice 1-1 at the moment. Just pulled that one level. Penang isn't putting up much of a performance though at Pahang. They are still losing 2-0 in that one. We're also going to apply the opposition instruction. That's not a bad idea to stay on our feet, considering we have a couple of players on yellow cards. Safari's even on a yellow card now as well. Samara plays it inside to Mauricio. Where's he going to go with this one? To Samara. Short on the right-hand side. A short back pass back to Mauricio. Finds Krasniki now. Krasniki across to Suhaimi. Suhaimi finds Cabrera. Cabrera ball across to Safari. Safari maybe pull it back. Yes, he does. Ong now. Ong, edge of the box. Oh, Ong, you're not a striker. You're not a striker. Just whip one in. I know it's tempting. I know we're 3-1 up. But still, play for the extra goals. Make the better decision. Make the better decision, my friend. But, Kanan. Going to throw it into Hassan. Hassan back to Kanan, probably? Yes. Kanan now goes back to Raj. Raj inside. Oh, lovely inception by... Oh, come on, that was dirty. Faisal. Snapped for Brera, who's on that counter-attack. Ladies and gents, it's a 3-1 victory. Nice and simple in the end. As you can see, we dominated on the shots. Ong put in a pretty poor performance on a 6.5 and Hanapi on a 6.3, but everyone else pretty darn good playing, if I do say so myself. But next time out, we are in fact going to be heading to Singapore as we play Tampines, I believe it is. But I thank you all for joining us in this one. We will also unveil that goalkeeper, if of course he does come. He might end up not coming in the end, but I thank you all for joining us in this one. Hopefully you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.